only 6 feet tall and not known for her agility. I wish I'd been there to see that. Your judging assignment is a huge honor, Sam said. He kept his blue eyes trained on the road, but he was following the conversation. Sam and I have been married for 6 years, and he's always been able to manage Aunt Peg better than I do. It is indeed, Aunt Peg agreed. I only hope I prove worthy of the faith the Westminster Board has placed in me. You will, I told her. You're an excellent judge. I know that. Lack of confidence has never been a problem for Aunt Peg. But Westminster is more than a dog show. It's a grand spectacle for the dog-owning masses, not to mention a wonderful opportunity for good canine public relations. The show's television audience numbers in the millions. Don't tell me you're nervous about being on TV, I said. No, that part of it is just a distraction. My job is about the dogs, not the lights and the cameras. Yes, but you'll still have to get your hair and makeup done beforehand, I teased. Over Aunt Peg's objections, both appointments had already been made. That's just a lot of pointless fuss and bother, she grumbled. Everybody already knows what I look like. Not in TV land, Sam said with a grin. You know, the dog-owning masses. You're not helping. Aunt Peg reached over and smacked his arm. I'm already well aware that this assignment is a big deal. But what I'm feeling about it isn't nerves, it's anticipation. I can't wait to get my hands on all those wonderful dogs. But at the same time, I want to be sure that I rise to their level. My judging must be every bit as good as the champions in front of me. Sam and I nodded. We could both understand that. Not only that, but when you look at the list of poodle breeders who have judged this group before me, I am following in some very distinguished footsteps, she continued. Heaven forbid I let the side down. That's not going to happen, Sam told her. If you weren't every bit as good as those judges who've preceded you, the Paugussett Poodle Club wouldn't have asked you to conduct today's seminar on evaluating poodles. Well, that's another thing, Aunt Peg said with a frown. Before I can even get to tomorrow evening's show, first I have to make it through the rest of the weekend. From my perch in the middle of the back seat, I could see that her hands were fidgeting in her lap. Whatever she was doing, Aunt Peg almost always had one of her beloved standard poodles at her side. Today, we'd had to leave our dogs at home. Without a warm poodle body to caress, her hands must have felt empty. Surely you're not worried about the symposium? I asked. Heavens, no. I could lead a judging seminar in my sleep. It's Victor Durbin who's a concern, along with that dratted Empire Poodle Club specialty that will be running at the same time. All things considered, it's drawn quite an entry. All things considered, indeed. Victor Durbin was a miniature poodle breeder and a former member of Connecticut's Paugussett Club. He'd been asked to resign from the club several years earlier, after the board discovered that Victor had been allowing Cocker Spaniel and Schnauzer owners to breed their bitches to his mini poodle stud dogs. The resulting mixed-breed litters of cockapoos and schnoodles were flooding the local pet shops. After his expulsion from the club, Victor claimed to have changed his ways. He'd petitioned to be reinstated. His request was summarily denied. Aunt Peg had led that charge, but a majority of the other members agreed with her. Most hoped that Victor would quietly move on, perhaps find another breed with which to become involved. But Victor had other ideas. Instead, he'd decided to form his own poodle club. Though the tri-state area was already home to several other affiliate clubs, Victor was undeterred. He'd taken the other group's membership rosters and proceeded to search their ranks for disgruntled members who could be convinced to jump ship and join his nascent club. Once he had enough names, Victor had doggedly shepherded his Empire Poodle Club through the steps required for AKC accreditation. EPC had received a license to hold its inaugural poodle specialty the previous year, a date that fell on the day before Westminster had been applied for and approved.